Hello. Welcome to part 3 of Friends and Foes. This is my friend Ella. She's a little gift I got for Mother's Day last year. Um wow, I'm so frustrated. I just spent 7 minutes because now I'm extending him to 7 minutes. I'm just being careful with the whole anyway, I really like this filter. I was messing around with the filters. This one's called Candy. This one's called Aesthetic. This is Gentle. It's I don't need makeup on. I have a little bit of makeup on. We'll keep it on Gentle because this is gonna be a gentle video. I'm not gonna. Okay, so back to Friends and Foes. So right now, ex-boyfriend's a foe. Reason why? Today was his birthday, as I had mentioned in the last video. I said happy birthday to him. I sent him a clip of an old thing, oh, memories, have a happy birthday. He couldn't even say thank you. I mean, I don't expect nothing. I expect nothing out of him, but at least gee, thanks, or thank you, but nothing. And I just realized that I've realized now, and we all go through these different things in life where you realize things that I've invested so much energy and time into people that I thought were friends. At some point, maybe they were a good friend to me, but then when shit hit the fan, or when something bad happened to them, or something happened to where there was a break in the friendship. And I don't know, it's not even really a good thing to contact an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend when you're in a new relationship with someone else, I guess. And this is not me trying to justify it. I think it's just that I wanted some sort of, I guess, closure for him, because I already have closure for me, but just so that he can be okay, because I'm just motherly that way. I just want to make sure he's okay. And it just goes back to him not appreciating things I have done in the past for him, and just really hurt. It's so stupid now. It's stupid because, all right, fine, I haven't met the new boyfriend in person. I haven't met him in person. We haven't interacted physically with each other yet, but there's enough interaction and communication between us that where we both know what we want and we kind of know how to get it. And I'm a little nervous because he's talking to some of my cousins who he's close friends with. I'm not close friends with this group of cousins that I have on my dad's side. I'm not that close to them. I mean, I'm not close to them at all. We're not even friends. We met once in California, where I'm originally from, and that's it. And he's talking to them, and then, they may or may not be discouraging him from being with me. I don't know. He's a younger guy. He's younger than me by a few years. We'll discuss that later. My ex is also younger. I don't purposely go after younger guys. They come to me. I've never judged age, but I've never really ever wanted or took seriously someone that's younger than me. Not even by 2 years, let alone 5 or 10. So that's going to be in a whole different discussion and a whole different topic about dating younger guys or dating younger people in general. Because I want it to be an open discussion. But for me, as a heterosexual female, which wasn't questioned at some point in my life, but that's just curiosity and blah, blah, blah. But as a heterosexual female in my 30s, I know what I like, and age is definitely not something that I bring into consideration as far as liking a person. I don't want the person to be devastatingly young than me. But yeah, my new guy, he's kind of scary young. And it's something that I consider. And he's not from the US. He's from Central America. He's Caribbean, Latino. He's from Honduras. He has a lot in common with my family and with me. And I don't know, I gotta tread carefully. I had an older friend of mine. She's in her 60s. She's a good friend of mine though. She says, I gave her the whole scenario, and she's been married a couple times. She has a husband who is about 16 years younger than she is. And I don't know, I don't necessarily think that they have an exemplary relationship, but I mean, she's cool, and she's been there for me as a kind of like a mom slash sister kind of deal. And she's American, you know, she's not like from Honduras or from, oh, she's half Mexican, but anyways, she gets me a lot, and she understands that her advice on this new relationship was, I don't want you to walk, I want you to run from this. And I mentioned it to my boyfriend, and he's like, tell that blah 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 person to mind her business, don't talk to her anymore, and whatever, right? I mean, I'm dating someone who is of age and is older than 18. But okay, again, I'm not going to get into it because I want to stick to the friends and foes thing. Now, what I want in a guy is someone to pay attention to me as I pay attention to give back what I give him. If he gives a little more than I give him, then I want to like match that. I want it to be like not just take, give. I want it to be balanced out. And with my ex, he took so much from me. He took so much time from me. He took so much of everything. At one point, he was a little bit of an asshole, excuse my language, but he was kind of like a jerk, would say really mean things, and would make my self-esteem just go plummeting down. And I'd suffer, and it's like it almost seemed like he liked it. Almost seemed like now he's regretful of all those things. Now he's like, well, I don't have someone special in my life anymore. Well, you're not there. Well, what doesn't matter if you say anything now, like you don't have to say anything. And I'm like, you can't even say thank you though. So it makes me appreciate the new relationship I have now, because he found me, and you know, he has been relentlessly, like, he sent me money to buy my ticket. Like, he's just on it, you know? And I really appreciate that from him. So we'll see where it goes. I have an open mind. And at the end of the day, it's my life. It's my happiness. Just like I would suggest for you all out there that may be watching this. If someone makes you happy, it doesn't matter if they're tall, short, skinny, fat, medium. It doesn't matter how they look. It's who they are inside. And if they're a little bit older or a little bit younger, fine. There's some age differences that are astonishing, but if it's something like, okay, 10 years, 12 years, actually, I'm going to go as far as saying 15 years. Be sure both of you are of age, though. Like, that you're past 18. At least you're past 18, because my son's 18. He's about to be 19. And it's kind of like a little scary, because they're still kind of like, you know, they're still kids. But again, it's also a maturity factor, too. There's so many things that play into what's appropriate, what's not, what's acceptable for you as a person. So it's now going past 7 minutes, so I'm going to stop it now, and hopefully this will post, and everyone will get to see it. Thank you for your time.